got a brand new tail twister crew this year. I'm sorry. Dick is filling in for John Morelli. And then, who's our third guy? John Palmer Jr. is our third guy. So John and John are not here today, so Dick's helping me. So be as it may, get your bucks out. Let's start at the back side over here. And you'll have to excuse me if I don't remember what your future or past position was here with the club and in the Lions International or whatever.
Announcement list?
Yeah. You're going to be past grand poobahs today. So. Vicious route. Okay, let's start over here to this side. Lloyd. Got a happy buck, sad buck.
Okay, my Lions and guests, I have a sad dollar. Couldn't participate in the fourth activities out in Oregon with my son. I have a happy dollar. Returned from fishing in Canada 2 weeks ago. For the first time in several years, I outfished my wife.
Yippee. Ron, you gonna sit there and eat that ice cream? You gonna have a buck, or what are you? You're just gonna sit there, okay. Gary.
Greetings, King Lion Russell, fellow Lions and guests. I've got a couple happy bucks here. One, first of all, to see more people here than usual, but it sounds like we have a wonderful 4th of July celebration. Secondly, this is a mixed reaction dollar. My oldest daughter and her 2 kids have been living with me since October. As of yesterday, she rented her own place in the process of moving out. Now, I say mixed because I have really gotten accustomed to having them around, but I'm not going to miss. Turn off that light. Pick up that. All of the other things that you have to talk to kids about.
Good luck. President Doug.
President Ranger Russ.
Little silence here, please. Let's pay attention.
President Ranger Russ, fellow Lions and guests, I have a complaint though. I was working, as all Lions do, helping the kids in the race on 4th of July. And somebody whispered in my ear that there was a warrant out for my arrest. So I went back over to the truck wagon and waited, and sure enough, somebody comes up with the bail bonds and had the warrant issued by a city employee by the name of Ken Vaccaro. So I willingly went over, and they looked at the charge, and it says, Harvey is guilty of, and then there was all scribbling, they could not make that out. So they dismissed the charge. However, I filed a complaint against Mr. Ken Vaccaro, and I think he should pay the $5.
All those in favor say aye. Ken. Don't look so sheepish. Okay, anybody back at the table yet?
President Russ, fellow Lions and guests, my dollar is a sad dollar. For the first time since I've been a Lion, I missed the kids' races.
Charge you.
They missed you too.
Mike, everybody there will beat you anyway.
I have 2 happy dollars. One for the opportunity. Now I only have 1. King Lion, the Lion, yes. I had 2 happy dollars. I'll get another one out. But I had a great opportunity to work with some fantastic Lions on Friday. Typically I work, but it was a holiday, so I got to spend my day with the Lions. I worked again on Saturday with some of the same, but a few different faces, so I appreciate the opportunity to work with you guys. Thank you.
And we appreciate your help too. Let's go over and get Otero before he forgets about this. Yeah. Thank you, Ken. You're a very generous person. Let's just get the rest of this table while we're here. Ken?
King Lion Russ, Bill Lions and guests, 2 happy bucks. One for the beer garden and one for the lake, and we had a good time.
We had a very good time. Thank you. Ken, do you have anything to say? Are you happy about anything or sad about anything?
You can use that plate.
Okay.
It's right there where you pay.
Nobody told me that, so I'm not going to. All my clothes are dirty. All my Lions clothes are dirty after the weekend, so. Not only that, but I have a sidebar here. Peggy and I went up to Lake Mayfield on Sunday. We were invited up for dinner. We came home about 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, and we turned on the water. There's no water pressure. And so we thought, so we went around to see if somebody left the faucet open. Nothing. I went in my living room and I could hear this faint noise. I'm thinking, oh. So I went outside. Sure enough, we had a water break in our line where it goes under the house. And so we've been short of water the last few days, and the Sessions people are supposed to be over there fixing that thing. Cindy's not here. That's a good sign, I guess. Okay. Anybody else? Bill. Past President Bill. What else?
President Russ, fellow Lions and guests, first of all, a sad dollar. I had a birthday since we last met, and now I am the same age as Al Palmer. Secondly, a happy dollar for the opportunity to work 8 hours at the lake on Friday. Came home tired, hot, greasy. But a sad dollar because I was sick on Saturday and missed my shifts at both of Finn's races and the lake.
This is Spirit Day. This is so. Since this is Spirit Day, I'm going to find myself, I guess. I was trying to ignore it, but when several people tell me this, I have to. Easy, easy. Okay, start here. Is the quarter fine for not having Spirit? All right. All right. Let's go back to the dollars here, the happy dollars, for a second.
President Russ! Gosh, that's fun to say. Fellow Lions and guests, first happy buck is for a great turnout and a great time on Friday night at the beer gardens. The second one is a sad buck for missing on Saturday. By noon on Saturday, my left ankle was swollen up and looked like a football, and it was bad. I was pretty much feeling my age. Thankfully, with a lot of ice and some other things, both internal and external, on my foot, I was able to go fishing with Little Lion Sam on Sunday, where we looked at 4-inch trout. They could fit in your hand. They were very cute. So, needless to say, we didn't have even hors d'oeuvres.
I'd like to know what you took internally for your ankle. All right, let's go to this table. Steve, got anything? No. Vicky, no. We've been this way. Let's get back over here. Here's money. Here's the money table. Past President George. Past what else? Go ahead. Whatever.
Soldier or something. Here's a story for President Russ, fellow Lions and guests. I'm sorry I missed all the Lions activities, but we were up at Echo Park by St. Helens for the weekend, and it was beautiful. No fireworks. It was quiet and peaceful.
As opposed to my house, which is right next to John Mill Park, which is half sticks of dynamite night. Yeah. Greg, past president, anyway. What else?
So, Chair.
President Russ, fellow Lions guest, a couple dollars a day. First one is a very happy dollar for all of the help we had down at the lake. I'll be giving a report in a little while. And the other buck is a dilemma buck. If Bruce Jenner is lost, will his face be on the carton of half and half?
Thank you so much. That was wonderful. Dick?
President Russ, fellow Lions guests, I have 3 happy dollars today. Well, one of them's not really happy. One, my youngest son flew home for a couple days, so I got to see him. Second one is, this weekend this Friday's my wife and I, my 45th wedding anniversary. And the third one is that I became relatives of Greg and Mike, and that's a sad dollar.
You must have been Mr. Everything. So, has been. Okay, there we go. Mr. Has been. That's good.
President Russ, fellow Lions and guests, the first dollar is it's an anniversary dollar. 36 years ago today, I was married and Bonnie and Ruth were married. Bonnie was smart enough to marry Terry, and I was lucky enough to marry Ellen, but it was exactly on the same afternoon. Terry's not here to tease, so that didn't work quite as well. Second dollar, as some of you heard last week, I spoke up at a couple meetings, got hooked into a parade effort by Taos County Public Works, and we took grand prize for the entire prize.
Yeah, I'll hear first.
There's my quarter for spirit. Yeah, there's my quarter for spirit. Thank you, sir.
President Russ, fellow Lions and guests. Now, you need to know I'm very happy I had all my grandchildren with me. All 3 of them helped with this chuck wagon, but I gotta tell you, this dollar is all I got left. I think getting it ate 3 hamburgers. I'm pretty sure Benjamin had 2, and sweet little Fauna, she's so thin, she just had 1. So I would give more happy dollars, but I am so happy about Judy and Marie counting the money and the amount. I didn't have to count the money. We just got together yesterday and verified everything. Just really excited about this, except for one little part. Judy is leaving for Portugal for the rest of the month. So what's that make me? Interim treasurer again.
Thank you, Hal. Leroy.
Team Lion Russ, fellow Lions and guests. Listen here. Here's my quarter for being so happy and showing my spirit. My countdown continues. 4 weeks from today, I'm on my way with my family and others on a trip to Thailand, and it's just going too fast. I can't believe it.
Thank you. We'll swing back by from here. John, you look really happy.
Tail Twister Greg, good to see you in your designated capacity for a little while. I have a couple of happy bucks. President Russ. These people interrupt me all the time. I don't know what it is. My first happy dollar is quick recognition for my ace crew at the kids' races. Bob Speck, Doug Irvine, Ken Botero, Tom Monahan, Doug Harvey, Roger Karnofsky, Russ Case, our president, Gary Hill, Bill Pontius. Yes, we did put up with Bill. Vicki Wellenbrock, Marilyn Patterson, Martha Monahan, Marnie Berry, John Morelli, John Claypool, and helpers, Lily, Rex's bonus daughter. How do you pronounce her last name? Pardon? Wensley, thank you. And Ryan Anderson, Lily's friend. I sent around a picture that Bill Wagner, one of our photographers for TDN, took, and each year he has a picture in there of the kids' races, and it's good advertising for our club. Thank you, Lions, for that. The other happy dollar, I'm a Russville Lion, Dick McIntyre, but Connie and I cranked over 42 July 1st. And we're looking forward to 3 years from now when we'll be in Hawaii.
You got anything else to say? You're a little behind the times. Peggy and I were 42 in June.
Not much behind.
Not much. Not much. Judy?
President Russ, fellow Lions and guests, I have 5 happy bucks. 4 for just the weekend and stuff. It was great. There was so many people participating at the Chuck Wagon and at the Spirits of Longview. And the last dollar is, I'm leaving Saturday for Portugal, and I'll see you August 2nd.
Bob?
President Ross, fellow Lions guests, I have.
We're doing 2 new members, yeah.
One of them is to pay the fines. A line sitting around me here that don't have the spirit, including me. And the other one is kind of a tribute dollar.
Do that
Really,
first.
what happened at the
Before you
bank.
do me. Do her first.
One of the days.
Gina's blueberry.
I noticed
Gina's Gina.
an elderly lady from Lyman came,
Gina.
white blood and stuff. And
Gina.
I was going to, but anyway, John Palmer was standing next to me,
Do her
and
first.
he just jumped up and he went over, and he said, "Are you having trouble, lady?" And she said, "I'm kind of tired." He immediately grabbed a chair, set it down on the end of the table, and she sat down there. About 15 minutes later, she got up and was getting ready to leave, and she said, "Oh, thank you, Lions, thank you." And she said, "Where's the gentleman?" And she said, "Well, he's off someplace right now, but I'll tell him." And that line of John Palmer, it just, to me, it demonstrated Lionism and our outlook for the community and the people in it. It's just, that touched me when he did that.
Marie? Past President Marie?
Thank you. President Russ, fellow Lions and guests, everybody has happy bucks, and I'm pleasure to know that, but I got a call this morning from Cindy Sessions, who you notice is not here. She was on her way up to her aunt's house. She's been telling us that her Aunt Susie's been very, very ill, and unfortunately she passed away this morning. So please keep Cindy in your thoughts. Thank you.
Thanks, Marie. Well, oh, you did, okay. Mikey. Past President Mikey.
President, whoever you are, yeah. Here's a dollar for the old No Spirit Day. Yeah. And this dollar here, I'm gonna make somebody a little bit red. Greg Swanson did a fabulous job on that beer garden. Everything was so organized, I couldn't believe it. So,
We'll get to that beer garden later. Okay, let's go over here. Spirit penalty. Now, you were past zone chair? District governor.
Anyway, I've got 2 sad dollars. Number one, I understand that about 4 days, King Lion Russ, about 4 days from now, it's going to turn cold. I hate that. I brought this all the way from Texas, and it's going to change. That's one sad dollar. The other one
Texas.
is because of this wonderful warmth we're having, I guess. About 4 days ago, my wife, Lion Eileen, said, the milk is not cold in the refrigerator. I knew how to solve that. She had a little switch there, and I said, colder. 2 days ago, she said, the milk is not cold. This morning, the milk was no longer milk in the refrigerator. It was close to being cheese. Anyway, I'm calling a repairman who's going to come out. I called 2 repairmen. One said, we can get to you about August the 5th. I said, really? And the other one said, well, I think we might be able to squeeze you in late this afternoon or late this evening. So I'm looking forward to him. He also sells refrigerators, and I know what I would do in his case, and I know what Hal would do. That thing can't be fixed.
Jim, past president, Jim. What? Are you zone chair or anything?
No, I'm just short.
Just short, okay. Here's Mr. Short.
Mr. Short. Line President Russ, fellow Lions and friends, a sad buck. Doug, you know, what a great concept for a fundraiser. Send people around from the bonding company and take people off of their jobs in booths. When they did it, you know, I got one of those things, and they showed up and they go, you have to come with us. Yeah, that's going to work, you know. But we had 20 people in line, and the guy was insisting that I go with him and let that line just get longer and longer. I go, that's a great idea for a fundraiser that needs to be revisited.
Yes.
Okay. A happy buck. You know, I went by, I picked up Bert, and I was talking to Donnie, and I was telling her about all the things that the Lions did over the last several days. And she said, wow, there must be a special place in heaven for the Lions. And I said, no, we're sticking with Bert.
Any rebuttal?
King Lion Russ, I'm taking it. They're on your way back to get you. There's a lack of spirit and a happy buck. King Lion Russ, fellow Lions and guests. The races went great, you know. And then we had the egg toss, and it was kind of there were some glitches in that because I had to say, gosh, you're supposed to throw it to each other, not at Botero.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Step right up. Step right down. You made it.
Are you done yet?
Mr. Case. Russ? Oh, King Lion Russ. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, the new brother-in-law. But, you know, when you sit here at Lions and you listen to stories around the table, it's interesting. Today I sat here and I listened to Lion Mike say he went to Kaiser a while back, and at Kaiser he met this woman who was dressed in Columbia security outfit, and he said, do you know Hal Palmer? She said, Hal Palmer, we call him Barney Fife. Oh, that's it.
Any rebuttal, Barney?
I have a rebuttal. I'm out of cash. That's all I can say. I'm out of cash.
Ron? President Russell, Lions and guests, a sad $20. The first 4th of July festivities I've missed in 18 years. My wife was on a trip, so I had to stay up in Vader to take care of the pets. So, sorry. Vader, huh? No. Anybody else here? Here? We're all good? Oh, we got $1 over here. Marilyn?
President Russ, fellow Lions and guests, it's just so embarrassing when your clothing chair forgets to wear something that represents the club.
Okay, we're running short of time. We're going to cut this off. We'll get the front table here first, real quick. Any dollars? Russ? President Russ?
Yes.
Sir,
Thank you. And I have something for you.
Oh, thank you.
So,
Oh, yes.
fellow Lions and guests, my happy dollar is related to the fact that I celebrated with my wife our wedding anniversary on the 4th of July, 48 years. So I think and we spent it at the kids' races, and my granddaughter was running at 5 years old. She ran the short races, and she did the sack races. So we had a great time.
What a line.
Yeah, what a line.
Okay, that's it. Here, I'll give you back the mic.
Okay. Thank you. Let's call a meeting to order. Walt, will you do the invocation, please?
Dear Heavenly Father, thank you for all of the blessings that you bestow on us. Thank you for being with us always, and in particular over this past 4th of July. Please bestow a lot of encouragement and a lot of knowledge and officers as they take over their new offices. Please be with us all as we continue on through this coming year. Please bless this food to our bodies. Bless us in your service, and we'll give you the praise. Amen.
Vicki, would you give us the pledge? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. And Marilyn, would you lead us in song? My country, 'tis of thee, sweet land of liberty, of thee I sing. Land where my fathers died, land of the pilgrim's pride, from every mountainside, let freedom ring. Thank you. And we have a report from the Sunshine Committee. Whoop.
President Russ, fellow Lions and guests, the only thing that I have to report is about Vicki Carnahan. I talked to her, and her surgery is the 15th, as I said before. She has a brain tumor, and I asked if there was anything we could do, bring food or anything. She says, no, her daughters were taking care of everything and instructing her husband exactly what to feed me. So I'll keep in touch and let you know.
Thank you. Just on Facebook today, Terry Keniston took a big fall, and he's got a Band-Aid here and black eye and so forth. So we might want to send him a card. Keniston, Terry Keniston. How many of us have been sponsored by him, huh? Yeah, okay. There's 3 in the room. Yeah, 2. Yeah. Oh, it's 3. Different cards. Yeah, 14.
Yeah, thanks anyway.
Do we have any guests in the room?
Yes. Marilyn Patterson has 2 yet. Marilyn, President Russ, fellow Lions and guests, this is Cindy and Claude Jessen. Donna, what did you do that for?
This your best friend?
Yeah, the rest of her children, and I will do all of them.
Thank you. All right, just a quick mention about announcements that we have a board meeting this Thursday at 7 a.m.
What?
for everybody to be there. We appreciate it if you could make it.
I thought it was 2nd to 6. I thought it was 2nd and 4th.
It's the second. It is the second.
Check your calendar, Hal.
Yes, be able to read.
Judy, there's a meeting you can go to still before you leave.
All right, moving on. We're going to move into awards and presentations.
What about announcements?
No, I'm not doing announcements. I've got my own order. But since you brought it up, Greg, we'll do the announcements. No, that's all right. Am I? Where? Moving on to awards. I would like to have Cindy come up here to my podium, please.
Cindy.
Cindy wasn't able to attend the installation that we had the 1st of June, and she is third vice president for the moment. But she didn't get her pin, so traditionally what we have done, and most of you I'm sure is aware of this, is that the president-elect, or the president-elect passes his vice president pin on to the third vice president for that person to wear it until she becomes president, and then she would in turn pass it on to the incoming third vice president. So since she wasn't there, we're going to do it today, and I'm presenting the pin to Cindy as third vice president.
All right.
Wear it proudly. Also, if I could have Ron come up here. Ron Johnson.
Ron Johnson?
Thank you. I'm sure you've been waiting for a year for this. This is your past president's badge that I would like to present.
Get this one off.
There you go.
Thank you, Russ.
Thank you. Appreciate it. You did it. Now we'll move on to announcements. Darlene, do you have anything on Relay for Life?
Yes, President Russ, fellow Lions and guests. I have some luminary bags that I decorated that I usually do for people. I do have some blank ones, so if you would like to take some and decorate them, they line the track, and at 10 o'clock at night they do a ceremony, and they're all lit all night long. These are just examples. If you go fancy, you can do really just plain, doesn't matter. And I also have tickets for the Seahawk chair and table that we are raffling off for Relay that Duncan made. We have two sets of those and $1 tickets, so you really get 2 chances for the buck. And if anyone would like to take some tickets to sell, I'd appreciate it. So far, we're about up to $400 a month. Thank you.
Thank you. And I think we have a report on the ice cream wagon from Rex.
We do?
Have you got a rough figure for how much you made?
It melted.
We've made about $2,500.
And we'll have a complete report on that at the board meeting, correct? Okay. Greg Swanson, would you speak on the spirits of St. Louis, please? Oh, here you go.
Turn it on.
Where's the
Greg.
tail twister?
Yeah.
What's the tail twister you need?
Okay, yeah, on the spirits, We did real well. I want to thank all the volunteers. We had over 215 man-hours that particular day, just that day, let alone how many hundreds of hours went into the planning of that event. But anyway, we had cash sales of $24,387 or something like that. We had another $1,490 in charge sales, and we also had over $2,300 in sponsorships. So we're about $28,000 gross revenue. We're trying to hold the expenses down, but they keep creeping up a little bit, insurance and everything. Anyway, our expenses are going to be about $17,000, maybe a little less. I don't have the microbrews yet and all the wines figured out, but that's going to be pretty close. So net income about $11,000.
Do you want to hold on to that since you're the tail twister?
I can do that, yes.
Thank you. All right, Greg, it's your turn.
President Russ, Lions and guests, the concessions down the lake this year, we were down a lot. Thursday, the temperature was way too hot. Second day, there was absolutely nothing going on where the vendors were. And on the 4th itself, we did more on the 4th than we did the other 2 days combined. Our gross was $11,571. Approximately 50% is profit on that. We had 618 man hours. And after a month's work of trying to save the refrigerator in the wagon, it finally went out.
Can I have it?
And Jim Mossman here, he was here earlier. There he is, up on the camera. Jim Mossman bought a refrigerator and donated it to the wagon. You suppose Randy can store his milk in it? Oh, cheese. Now, there was a number of Lions that put in more than one shift. The ones that really put in a lot of time, of course, was Sharon Sisson, my co-chair, Jane Gurdon, Steve Patterson, Dwayne Smith, Sam Wardle, Ron Johnson, and Bob Speck. Those guys really put in a lot of time, guys and gals. Then, the two that really put in the time was Duncan and his son Casey.
Yeah.
They were bell to bell with me all 3 days, and if it wasn't for that, we wouldn't have gotten a lot of stuff done. Yeah, that's the 4th of July stuff. This Thursday is the first concert at the lake. I've got a sign-up sheet here. If this is full and you want to come down, the ones that sign up are going to have those jobs. Let them work for a while. We can use you for breaks. I don't want to spoil anybody's fun because it is a lot of fun working on that. And that's all I have today.
Thank you. Well, Rex has something else to say here.
Okay. President Rascal, Lions and guests. I have a sign-up sheet. I got out of school late, so I'm looking for about 3 people to come down Thursday also to help with the ice cream wagon. I need a couple cashier and help serve. See me after the meeting if you can.
Thank you. Harold, do you have something to say?
I'm signing up for the ice cream wagon if anybody's wanting to know. Okay.
I don't have President Russ, fellow Lions and guests. I don't have a report for this year. We haven't done it yet. like everybody else is doing.
But are you looking for help?
I will tell you that last year, we had a net income from the golf tournament of $5,500. The way things are looking, it won't be that much this year. At the present time, we have 13 teams that have committed. Last year, we had 18 teams.
Ooh, we're almost there.
And we did have more sponsors last year too, so we're looking like we'll be down. I do have a sign-up sheet for volunteers to work at that time. It's been around. Is there any table that has not seen this yet?
What are the dates?
July 25. All right, thank you.
Thank you, Harold. All right, we need to move on to awards and presentations, so I'm going to turn this over to either Marie or John. Or both.
Oh, Bill, you're here. I didn't know when I slandered you earlier. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
It's okay. I know. President Russ, fellow Lions and guests, it's a great honor to be up here with past President Marie and to get to hand out the annual awards. We would like to have immediate past President Ron Johnson come up, please.
Again? Is this the swan song?
It was under Ron's close observation that the following Lions earned their stripes, so to speak, and it's only fitting that he pass out these awards to the recipients. Again, I would like all three nominees for Lion of the Year 2014 and 15 to stand up. Again, it's an honor to be nominated in a club this size. A lot of people work very hard, many hours, and they're appreciated, but we can only pick one. The first is Lion Bill Pontius. The second, Lion Marilyn Patterson. And our secretary, Keith Huff. Keith. Thanks to each of you for all that you've done for the club. This person is, well, he's been the glue as far as I'm concerned. It's Lion Secretary Keith Huff. Let's get on a nice side. And Keith, you want to say something?
Got it.
Thanks.
All right.
Camera, bro. Go ahead, Keith.
Well, thank you to the board for those of you who voted for me. Those of you who voted for Bill or Marilyn, you were probably smarter. So they were well deserving. There's a lot of club members that I think hold the club together and make it successful. And I know there's a lot of new club members that we see that are really shining lights. And so I'm excited to see them growing up. But I appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you, Secretary Keith. You do a great job, and just thank you very much. I would like the following Lions who were nominated for Unsung Lion of the Year to stand up, please. They are Bob Specht, who is not in attendance today. Probably worked himself down to a frazzle over the weekend. He was everywhere. Lion Steve Johnston isn't here.
He's getting a new cast on his hand.
Did he break his hand?
No, he had surgery on his hand.
Okay. Lion Dwayne Smith.
He's here.
All right. Hey, Dwayne. And Lion Marie Specht. Again, this just a great group of people that are a behind-the-scenes group, but a great group of people. And the Unsung Lion of the Year award goes to Bob Specht.
All right.
And the next time Bob gets here, we'll have him up here and embarrass him to death, because he will be embarrassed by the recognition. It's just the way Bob is. I would like to have the following Rookie of the Year nominees stand if they're present. Eric Lipke.
I'm coming back from vacation.
Sarah Kalal. And LT Brenda Corser. That stands for Lion Tamer back there.
That was done.
Don't let him get away without a fine. Greg, that's worth $5 from him. The Rookie Lion of the Year 2014-2015 is Eric Lipke. Thank you to the nominees and the winner, Eric. We will also embarrass him when he comes back from vacation. Thank you. Ron, do you want to say anything? Okay. Is that it? Yes. Thank you, President Russ. I believe that Keith has the perfect attendance pin, so don't anybody leave. I hear he's quite free with them. That's how he got elected Lion of the Year.
Good job, John.
I know which side the bread is buttered on.
Yeah. What side?
I'm going to need some help, some runners, so we can get through this. And hopefully keep track of. If someone's not here and I call out their name, if you know they're not here, can you say something so I know to not mark them off the list? So I can make sure they get their pin. I didn't see Patterson. Okay. Oh, sorry. We'll run through these. These are in, these should be in order of seniority. So the first one is going to be George Moore. Larry Hansen, not here today. Walt Speck. Jack Patton. Good. John Claypool.
John Claypool.
Jim Reineke.
Jim Reineke.
Greg Firth. Hal Palmer.
Like that.
Bob Heidemann.
Oh.
Dwayne Smith. Oh, Dwayne's back there. Terry Woodruff.
Not
here. Mark Kelsch. Phil Olson. Mike Bolin. Patrick Palmer. Steve Patterson. Elaine Reinecke. Eileen. Sorry. Martha Speck. No, just kidding. Marie. Ron Stopler. Steve Johnston. Cindy Sessions. President Ranger Case. Leroy. Marilyn Patterson. Bob Speck. Cindy Fickett. Dick Sorensen. Pat Reif. Tom Monahan. Harold Malone. Ken Patero. Rex Boswell. Mikey Firth. Immediate past President Ron Johnson. Are you out? A few more. There should have been 50. 50 pins, and I have 5 more in order because, man, you guys really show up. Ron Johnson, IPP. You got him. Okay. Doug Irvine. Shirley Wixon.
Yes, Shirley, Sarah.
Mamie.
Mamie, Sarah.
Jan Searing. Sharon Sisson. William Pontius. Douglas Harvey. Myself. Hold on to that. In case I don't have enough. Just in case. Martha Monahan. Duncan Wallace. John Palmer. That's Junior. Okay. Jane Gurdon. Greg Swanson. Dolly Harvey. Peggy Swanson. Darlene Mungen. Judy Frombell. Kyle James. Eric Lipke, not here. Steve Hunley. Steve here? Okay. That's the short list. Now, there is always the potential that the secretary missed somebody.
No.
And I'm hoping this year I won't have as many people come up. But if somebody got missed, it's really an oversight. I hand these things out like candy. So just let me know. I don't always see from the committees everything that you do on the ground, where you weren't you weren't showing up at club meetings every week, but you were working out in the field. And that's important to recognize as well. So please, 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 if you feel like you were overlooked, let me know so I can add you to the list and we'll keep handing these out next week. Thank you. Yeah.
new members and the badges, converting a red to a blue badge until next week. Hopefully we get it done. So just to go through, we got the blue ticket.
That's a good presidential decision.
721794. Oh, there he is. And moving on with the red ticket is 785788 for the red ticket.
Relay for life.
Relay for life, thank you. Go ahead. Relay for life treats. So who got the blue ticket? What did you draw? Nine of hearts. Do we have any salinity? Salinity.
Yeah, I did catch the Osbornes, both of them.
The Osbornes didn't check in. Lloyd and Patsy, you didn't sign in. Just to mention, we've got the lake concerts this Thursday, 6 to 8. If you're not on the list, you can come down and enjoy the fun and help relieve the other people. Well, I might do that too before I get to the end of the meeting. There's a board meeting this Thursday, 7 a.m. And I would appreciate it if everybody would hold off leaving until we close the meeting. It's actually 1:50, so we've still got a little bit of time. All right, any other items to bring up?